All right, our next question, sent to CornyDriveThru at gmail.com from Rob in Washington, Illinois. I wondered if I can get your thoughts on CM Punk's statement about Pat McAfee being arguably the best heel in the business right now. And there's a quote here. I'll read you this quote.
Well, golly, I've got to disagree with that right off the bat, because that's the same thing we've been saying for the past several weeks.
Here's a tweet from CM Punk's account. A lot of it has to do with the circumstance, but everyone else on the show should feel embarrassment and subsequently use said feeling to better themselves at the fact that Pat McAfee is a better promo than everyone on the show.
Yeah. And when he went and did his podcast, which also has video, because he's got the big budget, he was wearing a neck brace the next day that he did his show after the pay-per-view. And he was talking about how, yeah, he can't really turn his head and he's banged up. He's selling the effects of that's the thing, whether people know it's a work or not, it still looks like you're getting hurt, especially when some of them really are. So why not portray it that way instead of walking out like, I'm fine? So he wears a neck brace on the show. He puts the business and the toughness of it and the dangerousness of it over. He outperforms everybody when it comes to being a heel promo and pissing people off verbally. And he's he's held his own, even though they put him in that, the garbage match. They just Pat McAfee. He had a great match with Adam Cole. That debut thing was great. He's got all that personality. They didn't need to put him in garbage matches his second time in, because that just devalues everything. But yeah, Punk was right. Well, did you see somebody retweeted something that Punk tweeted out in December of 2019, almost 1 year ago to the day? And it's aged very well. It was another picture of all the guys waiting to catch somebody diving. And he said, something to the effect of, can we put an end to this stupid, everybody standing there to catch somebody diving shit and leave it in this decade? And a year later, apparently, no, you can't. But so put Cornette, Ross, and CM Punk in that column, apparently, that doesn't like the stupid dive into the pool of people.
And once again, Pat McAfee, the more I see him, the more I hear about things he's doing, like wearing the neck brace, a guy that would have fit into previous generations of professional wrestling.
Yeah, because, well, what did we say earlier in the program? He didn't want to be a part of something to change it all around to fit him. He wanted to be a part of something and prove that he could be good at what it was. There's a difference. Imagine if there was no standards for any other. Well, you can't paint. Okay, just fucking stick your finger in the fucking bucket and swirl it around, because we don't know what we're looking at anyway. Everything's acceptable. Or anything. Just get in this and just do it however you want to do it, whether that's the way it's done or not. Then I guess everybody's talented, aren't they?
Yeah, I guess so.
If there's no way to measure the success of what you're doing based on what it's supposed to be, well, fuck. Build me something, Brian. I don't care what it is. Just build me something.
Well, it won't be a wrestling promotion. I can tell you that. Our next question.
Amen.